we go hype. Now we go hype. May 2020.
I'm Mark Noseworthy. I'm the Destiny 2 General Manager.
I'm Luke Smith, and I'm the Destiny 2 Game Director.
Before we start the show today, we wanted to just acknowledge the circumstances and the unprecedented times we're in. This is not how we had planned this several months ago to talk about the future of Destiny 2 and reveal where we're headed with the team. This show's not how we planned it. We're building the game, not how we planned it, from our living rooms and basements and with our kids and our dogs and all sorts of stuff on our laps while we're trying to make this game.
Yeah, there's like an inherent weirdness to this. Even the weirdness of this is the first time I've seen you in person in the last probably 3 months. And I don't know if people know, but outside of the show that is work, those are actually pretty close. We hang out, we talk all the time. Our significant others are buddies. And so. It's super weird just to see you in person.
Yeah, not on a screen.
Yeah, not on this little Zoom screen on an iPad or something. It's just totally bizarre.
Yeah.
This is not how we envisioned this, and certainly our hope was that it would be more than just us two talking about this stuff.
They did an 8-minute tribute to George Floyd, Wolfie.
More folks from the team are gonna.
It literally just started, so.
What we're gonna be up to.
Let's get the show started.
Ah, the hype! Oh, it's that trailer. It's alright. We've seen this, guys. We've seen this. It's getting excited. Yeah, this one we've seen loads. Well, this is Ares. That's not the Drifter. Ooh! I haven't seen that before! It's actually, that's the Exo Stranger, isn't it? What the fuck? Exo Stranger! I'm so excited. Dude, these graphics, man.
This is what I brought you here to see.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh. I can't contain myself. Wow, they bringing back some of the really old favourites there, ain't they?
Listen, some jerk said that we were done with the Stranger story. As you get back into Destiny, you keep looking around and finding stones to uncover. A character who says that she's not forged in light, and where the two of you meet, ground can break, becomes a pretty interesting tool to leverage here in Destiny 2 Beyond Light and going forward.
Oh my god.
It is the beginning of a brand new era in Destiny 2. This fall, you're going to discover Europa, a brand new destination, and one of the first destinations we envisioned long ago when Destiny began. This is the birthplace of the Exo and the site of a newly active pyramid ship. As a player, you're going to face Aramis, a fallen warrior wielding a brand new power born from a very ancient darkness.
Aramis.
Like you, Aramis is a leader, but unlike you, she seeks revenge against the Traveler first, scattering her people's once great houses to the cosmic winds.
It's up to you to confront Aramis and her growing empire on the frozen battlegrounds of Europa. And it's up to you to go beyond and discover long dormant secrets.
I was gonna say, it sounds Fallen.
Places lost to time, like
The Deep Stone Crypt.
yes, there you go.
That one I
Lore
heard
Corner.
of. That one I
Yeah.
heard of, yeah.
Doing it. There's a lot more to Europa than you might imagine. And here's your first look at gameplay from Destiny Online.
Where I
Right,
come
yeah.
from, the Darkness won. I have witnessed this firsthand. I refuse to let it happen again.
Oh my gosh.
It's time the truth presented itself to you. Darkness resides within, beckoning you. This is a truth we cannot hide from. And so we must embrace it.
Oh, that's pretty.
The line between light and dark is so very thin. Let's cross it together.
That's what Aldrin says. Dude, don't get me that excited. Do we think that Siva's infected a darkness shit? There's time manipulation there. There's gotta be.
I will give these guardians the destruction they crave.
Oh, so many beautiful female characters.
Man, it's time to wield the darkness.
Literally, she just said what
Destiny
Aldrin
2
says.
Online
The line
ships to
between
all currently supported platforms.
light
on
and dark is
September
so very
22nd this
thin.
year. And it kicks off a new era in Destiny where players will discover the true nature of the light and the dark. Not just walking the thin line between, but wielding the darkness itself as a weapon with stasis.
And we did just get like
Oh,
a very brief
We're
look
gonna
at
get
that
anything.
today, and obviously we're gonna end up showing more throughout the course of the summer. And the other thing is Stasis, this new power, isn't just gonna be Guardian supers and abilities. It's a brand new damage type, so that means it's gonna ultimately sit alongside Solar, Arc, and Void as the first new element we've introduced to the game since the original Destiny release way back in 2014.
This is a big deal. Like, it's a big deal to add this to the universe. Like, it changes everything.
And it's a lot of work. Today, yeah, you got a glimpse of this new power, and it's definitely the pursuit and acquisition and the player's ability to wield it. It's something that's going to be woven in through the narrative of the game. Like, the game is kind of a collision course between you and Aramis, and
That
we're
is
going to show you a bunch more about
cool.
Stasis later in the year.
Because though we're excited about what we're delivering this fall, we did say that Destiny 2 Beyond Light was the beginning of a new era.
What does that mean? Well, it means that we're thinking about Destiny beyond just any given year and thinking about it over time. And so we want to take a look into kind of the long future of Destiny. But when you want to look ahead, like we're about to do, it all starts.
Wow, are they though, Wolfie? Is this going to be D3 or are they going to announce that they're just taking the number away completely? Oh, it's the first ever trailer!
We called it the Traveler, and its arrival
Oh, I miss Bill Nighy.
changed us forever.
Look at us!
Eyes up,
We
Guardian.
awake!
You must push back the darkness. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them.
6 of us went down into the pit.
In the end, they all bowed before me.
Oh, please do say they're doing a remaster for PC.
We have slain his brood.
Please.
We have murdered his son. And now the Taken King comes for us all.
Oh, that music. I love that music. You dead.
And your light is mine. Without the light, are we even guardians anymore?
Oh. Oh.
We should have been there.
Yeah, well, you
Any
weren't.
last words? I'm coming home, Ace.
Oh. Why did they have to put that line in?
This is to be a reckoning.
Oh, just, you know, casually show everybody 1K. Somebody subscribe to me.
It sat in silence, watching us.
It hasn't exploded for you. It's because everybody's watching.
Who's responsible for our collapse? Our coming back.
We're definitely showing up as 7 subscribers, but it's not telling me who it was.
We are your
Salvation.
salvation.
The line between light and dark is so very thin.
I told you! I told you Aldrin said that!
Do you know which side you're on?
Oh, be still, my beating heart!
A side should always be taken,
We're getting 22?
even if it's the wrong side.
Life! Oh my god!
We are building Destiny's future.
How could
today,
they tell us this
right
already?
inside Destiny 2. It starts with Beyond Light coming this fall.
It's going to continue with the next major expansion, The Witch Queen, and Lightfall is going to kind of drive this all to a moment. These three
a
releases
moment?
represent this new era in Destiny. These eras began really in 2014 with that era of light where, you know, players entered Destiny for the first time.
Yeah.
They were resurrected, they went to the tower, they learned about the things the children were scared of, and, you know, we
Okay.
exited that era when we became Guardians.
We are now coming out of an era of loss of our powers, one of our mentors, our innocence, and soon we
Wow.
will be entering an era of
That's,
darkness.
yeah, that's
And
3
it's not
years
clear.
of DLC.
We are all in.
That's
on this
crazy.
Last year, we laid out a vision for the game that we wanted to build the definitive action MMO. Place it in an awesome evolving world that you can play anytime, anywhere with your friends. We are still completely committed to this ambitious
Well,
vision,
yeah.
and we're going to continue reaching to deliver it in Destiny 2. And to be clear,
It's not a-
as I'm sure, like over here in the Twitch chat, there's like you know, some mix of Salt and Space Dad. You know, we haven't gotten everything right.
Space Dad!
You know, for example, we've already begun working on changes that we're going to make to our seasonal model in year 4 to get a bunch of the FOMO that's in the game right now off of it. And this is a response not only to your feedback, but just, you know, we took it in the wrong
Okay,
direction.
okay.
You can lay that at me. We're also working on things like transmog, and that's going to be an experience that means armor is kind of always valuable to you because it can always represent a look for you to chase. And we've got a bunch of other improvements to the experience that we're working on. Things like the quest log's going to get like another awesome revision. We've got like small touches, like a oft requested one. And I think when we started Beyond Light, this was one that I made to Mike Zach in you know the
Yeah, getting a dark title screen back in Destiny so that the light white heat of the title screen doesn't light up your entire apartment at 2 a.m. So there are the small features, but then there's also some big features, and maybe one of the biggest is next generation support.
I think
Yeah,
the most
exactly.
exciting things we're going
Wolfie.
to talk about is the game's going to run at 60 frames per second and 4K resolution on the new hardware.
We're also really happy to say that whatever content you already own or will own in Destiny 2 will come with you to your next generation console of choice at no extra charge.
Very nice.
On PlayStation, you'll be able to upgrade to PlayStation 5 for free. And on Xbox, we will support smart delivery, also for free.
That's so good!
In plain English, this means if you own Destiny 2 expansion content on those platforms now or in the future or by Beyond Light in September, you can keep playing on the same family consoles for free without buying the expansions again.
There you go, Wolfie.
think
If you
that's
upgrade, you
pretty
can just get everything you had. That's
And you
that's
don't
cool.
have to worry about busting up your friends list either, because we're going to support intergenerational crossplay within each console platform ecosystem as well. This means that if your brother's playing on PS4 and your sister's playing on PS5, all three of you can play together. We're going to do the same thing in the Xbox ecosystem. This year we're focused on intergenerational play.
Can we have-
Hopefully next year we can finally do the thing and get them all playing together in the same ecosystem.
Yes. So Shadowkeep was cool, and Shadowkeep brought back the moon and upgraded and enhanced it. And so we brought a destination out of the vault and, spruced it up, and that's where you got to play. We're not doing that with this fall's destination, Europa. It's a brand new place you've never been before. And both the Witch Queen and Lightfall are going to also include brand new, never-before-seen destinations. These expansions will stretch out across a timeline that's going to bring much-anticipated enemies to the forefront and hopefully deliver some twists, turns, drama that we don't think anyone's going to see coming.
But to deliver these big content each and every year, to keep building on top of our seasonal experiences while making technological leaps forward, we also need to make some big changes to the way we treat some of our older legacy content.
The stuff that maybe is getting a little long in the tooth that you're not really looking at and playing anymore. You're not.
Destiny 2 is a huge game. We have 9 destinations, 40 story missions, 54 adventures, 42 lost sectors, 17 strikes, 31 PvP maps, 7 raids, and hundreds of game systems that layer on top of that.
Okay, so what are they
I
getting
could
rid
go
of?
on, and I probably screwed up one of those numbers. The fact is, the game is too large to efficiently update and maintain.
Looks like
We're on
it.
track to be like 115
Will be.
gigabytes on PlayStation alone, and our updates to the game are huge, and we're starting to reach the limits of our ability to patch.
We don't want to start over from scratch and build a sequel. And in order to make a sequel, we would have to stop supporting Destiny 2. Like, it would effectively go dark.
We talk about a single evolving world, not multiple evolving worlds, but a single evolving world. And we don't want people to have to start over. We don't want to have that loss of continuity with our game systems and our communities and all the players together.
We don't want to put another number on the box. So instead, here's our plan. Each year, just as a new expansion comes out, we're going to cycle older, less actively played activity and destination content out of the live game and into what we're calling the Destiny Content Vault, the DCV. Moving content into this vault is going to allow us to add support for D2 for years, including Beyond Light, The Witch Queen, and Lightfall. This vault is also going to allow us to take content from Destiny 1, do some work on it, get it ready to come back into the Destiny 2 ecosystem. So we're not just going to be taking stuff away, we're also going to be going into the classic vault and kind of bringing some stuff back, or unvaulting activity and destination content each year.
So
Thinking
we might
about
get
the greatest hits
Destiny
of
1 stuff and Destiny 2.
right? Like, what are the new tracks we can lay down? What's something from the past that was like pretty cool that could be made even better if it existed today? And what does that look like?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that there's a lot of awesome stuff that the team has built over the 6
But
years of making
acceptable,
Destiny, and that Destiny 2 players
I guess.
totally have missed out on. Like, later this year, Destiny 1's Cosmodrome's coming back this fall as a selectable destination. Its 3 strikes are also going to come back during Season 12 and Season 13. And part of the awesome thing here is a bunch of players haven't played Sepix. Sepix was the strike from the beta way back in summer 2014. It is the oldest,
The
most
definitive original strike that we felt hit the right notes. In Destiny 1, right? And we left all that behind when we made Destiny 2, and we're saying we don't want to do that again. Well, let's not do that again, but let's also reach into the past.
That's
and
cool.
Bring it.
I like that.
There's a lot of great
For
content.
somebody who never actually played
Maybe
Destiny
this year
1,
we'll see a classic raid.
I like
I
that.
think it'd be pretty amazing this year to see the Vaulted Glass kind of unvaulted and returned in front of players. I can imagine things like champion Praetorians instead of just regular Praetorians. And
Aaron,
updating it
you
slightly
can
to bring
hold
more
my hand
context,
through all of the D1.
but still preserving that
Right.
classic feel.
This fall when the expansion comes out, not only are we going to be bringing back Cosmodrome and adding Europa, we're going to look at some of that content that's been in the game for a long time, that's been free, that isn't actively played, and that's when some of that is going to be vaulted.
Well, after the show, we're going to have a much more in-depth article that you can read on our plans for vaulting content on Bungie.net and why we're taking this
Sepix was your
unprecedented
bestie.
approach and what it means for the game this year and for the game going forward. We're also going to be conducting a bunch of interviews to answer your big questions, and we will continue the conversation with coverage in our ongoing This Week at Bungie community conversations, as well as there will be a bunch of player support and DPS articles about this all summer long. You know, we've placed a bunch of bets on the Destiny Cosmic board, whether it's the Traveler waking up, whether it's the Stranger dissolving after telling you, you know, there's so much more to explore out there. And so we're going to start to bring a bunch of these threads home, and here's a look at the beginning of those threads coming home to roost this summer in Season 5.
The Almighty has been reduced to smoldering ashes. And with allies like Rasputin, who can stop us?
Who indeed? Oh, it's the scary ships, everyone!
From Titan to Mercury, their shadow reaches.
Is their message a warning? A trick? We can't know until we hear their words for ourselves.
Oh my god, that actually literally...
Bring weapons. You will not need them. We offer only truth.
Who was that?
The darkness reached out, but something interferes. The witch sister of the taken king, Savathun.
New dungeon!
We are
Oh, public event. Ooh, I like what that is. New exotic. Oh my god, that is pretty.
Prepare yourself, Guardian. This battle is not over.
Ooh. Hype, 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 hype. That looks good.
So that's the season of arrivals, and it starts any minute now at 10 a.m. Pacific.
So today, we looked at a bunch of stuff. We talked about the Destiny content vault. We looked into the past to see kind of how we got to...
But no raid.
Today. We looked into the far future with the Witch Queen and Lightfall. And we also talked about Beyond Light, which is the beginning of a new era in Destiny 2. And if pre-ordering's kind of your thing, like the pre-orders are going to go live today. Like if you're interested, there's some sweet bonuses. And, you know, that's,
Yeah, I
that's
pre-ordered.
kind of the summary of the show.
It's like the one time I've had money
If you're
to pre-order.
excited about the start of Beyond Light and where we're headed, well, the season arrivals, it's kind of like a prelude. You know, it's really setting up that story, and so we encourage you to get in and play.
I like
There's
that.
one more thing I totally forgot. So, today, at 5 p.m. Pacific, we're going to launch a brand new dungeon called Prophecy.
Oh, it's gonna be today!
Prophecy is a dungeon that involves the Nine, and that's kind of like all to say about it.
Oh, the
because
Nine!
there's a little bit of business to get to with it, and then we'll wrap. But it's got a brand new set of armor for your choice. It's got some classic armor.
We'll do it tomorrow
It's
night,
gonna be at a really
Andy.
high power
Don't
level, which means
worry.
it's like a solid day's work plus a little bit of skill to summit that mountain.
Or
It's
we
free
could
for all players.
stay up.
Free for all players.
Actually,
And
screw that. I could do it on Thursday. I've got a day off.
If you want to see anything from the dungeon, just click the little red X or like get up and go make an omelet and then come
Omelet.
back, and the stream will be over and you can play
Make an
you can play
omelet.
Season of Arrivals in Destiny 2. I think that's the business side, right? We're like
Yeah.
there. We've
yeah,
handled everything.
I think it's the time to say thank you
But
all
no
for
raid.
tuning in and giving us your time today, and just for playing Destiny and being part of this amazing community.
It has and it will continue to be a journey. On behalf of everyone at Bungie, please, please, please stay safe out there, and you know, we'll see you soon.
We're going on to it starts on the Drifter ship. Prophecy. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, no! I can't afford to make any more armor. Oh, this music! Oh my god. Oh my god, that is going to be so trippy. Oh, it's Delta Armor! It's like my favourite people. Oh. That was hype.